Okay, everybody, Stephen Garner here. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quick because I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to fly to Dallas from Winnipeg, and then I didn't have the right COVID test. Apparently, it only lasts 24 hours, and I got mine 30 hours before my flight, and so I had to go get a second COVID test, and that made me miss my flight, and then I had to go on the next flight. So anyways, it's midnight or 12:30 in the morning right now, and I got up at 4:30 in the morning yesterday. So I'm going to try to pound these out as fast as humanly possible. And yeah, I just want to get this shit open because I have a busy day tomorrow. I'm looking to buy a new vehicle, and we have a trailer coming, or a container coming, and a lot of other stuff going on. So anyways, let's get this done. We'll start with the... let's go with the iPad. Let's go with the iPad 2 terabyte. Me and Sadie did an unboxing of hers. We got her one as well. Sadie Emily Garner is my daughter. She's 2. I got the 1 terabyte, and I'll post that video up sometime. Maybe when I get back to Winnipeg. It's on my other phone. I just got a second Vivo Nex 2 phone, Vivo Nex dual screen. So yeah. Here it is, 2 terabyte, 11-inch, 3rd gen MacBook Pro or iPad Pro. This tab right here. Pull that tab. That will rip the cellophane, and it will come apart pretty easy. Ignore the video quality. My cinematography is not on point because I'm using one hand, and I don't really care to try to do a better job because I just want to get it done. And I'll probably edit out some of the bullshit in the middle, like right now. And there we go, the top is off. And inside there's the case, nothing really in it. It's got a barcode. That barcode's probably for them keeping track of their lids for packaging purposes. Here's the iPad Pro. I went with space gray, as mentioned in the previous little video. It's nice that there's already like hair and stuff, like, and lint and crap already on it, like when it's brand new. But whatever, it's fine. I'll have to clean it anyways before I put the screen protector on. I'm not actually going to unwrap this yet because I do want to put the paper-like screen protector on it straight out of the gate, and they suck to put on without getting felt on them or anything. So anyways, that's it. It's got these 3 little connector points here, so when you put it in a smart keyboard, it can do its thing. Underneath here is your instruction book, and underneath there is your USB Type-C to Type-C and a power jack. These jacks aren't bad, but they only go to, I believe, they're 20 watt, but they'll put out, what's the max, 9 volts. So a lot of cell phones that do quick charging, like my Vivo Nex 2, actually charges at 10 volts. So if I have 10 volts running, it'll actually do a dual charge where it'll charge twice as fast. So yeah. Here's your stuff. It's gonna have some Apple stickers in there that are just white. They're in the back, 2 Apple stickers. And that's pretty much all you get in the box. It's nothing fancy, nothing special. And to go with that, we have the paper-like screen protector. If you've ever used this before, or if you haven't used it before, just gives you this little bit of a texture on the top of your iPad. It's almost exactly the same feeling as this plastic wrap they put on it out of the box. It just makes it so that when you use the Apple Pencil, I can bust one of these guys open too right now. When you use your Apple Pencil, it just has a little more grip on the screen and makes it feel a little bit more like you know, a little bit of resistance against the pencil, so it doesn't slide quite as easily, and it makes it feel a little bit more responsive, or, you know, easier to use. In reality, it's not, you know, I don't know, I don't think it's as good as it's made out to be. I'm not a graphic designer. I don't spend, you know, 30 or 40 hours a day, you know, trying to get my iPad to you know, draw art on. And the funny thing I always thought is like, this iPad is quite literally like $2,000 or something. Like, it's not cheap. It might even be more than that. And then you got these pencils, and they're probably $100 and something bucks. I bought this directly from them on the phone, So that's why it doesn't have any prices on anything. And then you go and you spend another however much to get a paper-like screen protector. So now you're in for like, you know, whatever, $2,500, so that it can feel like paper. Like, that's the craziest thing on the planet. It's like, just go draw on paper and then just scan it into your device and then have it and then edit it once it's already done. Like once you're done the 40 hours or whatever, right? But anyways, there's the pencil. It magnetically connects to one of these sides. There you go. That's it. Connects to the side. And then we also have the combo touch keypad. Well, you know, keypad case or whatever you want to call it. The reason why we went with this instead of the Magic Keyboard is because the Magic Keyboard sucks. You know, I mean, people like it aesthetically because, you know, it sits up and, you know, kind of hangs out and looks like everything's floating and stuff. But this keyboard is way better in my opinion because the trackpad works exactly the same. Like as far as like the touch capability, you can click every corner. It still has the backlighting, really great tactile feel. One button home button, and then you can light up your screen. You can light up your keys. Yeah, it's great. It's great, and it comes off. So, I mean, you can't hang it from this, or you're gonna drop your iPad. But the nice thing is that you can quite literally have it like a keyboard and have it set up like that. And the keyboard sitting off the front, and this thing has a hinge on the back and a little bit of a magnetic. So when you close it, it magnets shut, but when you open it, it actually has like a friction hinge, so you can pull it to different angles and it'll have that nice friction hold. And then when you close it down, because of the magnets, it holds really well. And then you can take the keyboard and you can put it on backwards so that you can actually use it as for drawing and stuff on. You don't have that keyboard in the way. You can't do that with the Magic Keyboard, and that's why they suck. Yeah, in my opinion. I'm sure other people have their own opinion as far as they like how fancy it is floating up in the air and stuff. But yeah, I like to be able to put it on my lap and then use the pencil and sketch and do editing like that and stuff. And anyways, I'm going to put this paper-like screen protector on it right now, and then we'll come back in a second. So there we go. Got that paper-like screen protector on there. I got really fortunate. It went on probably the easiest out of any screen protector I've ever put on. The gapping is reasonably good around it, as far as all the different sides having some clearance. You know, there's probably a little bit more at the bottom than the top, but you know, but it's not touching anywhere, and it's, you know, it's on, and it has 0 bubbles in it. So, you know, came out way better than the one that I did on my wife's and my daughter's. So I got really fortunate here. I guess there's just not a lot of dust in the air. And then, so I got the pad here, so that keyboard. It's got a little tab in the corner here you have to undo, so that they know that, you know, you can't return it, or if they do, it's, you know, the used. Well, as soon as you take that tab off, it's used, right? So, yeah, so we'll plug this guy in, and you can see how these 3 little tabs on the back there line up with the tabs on the smart keyboard. That makes it so that it can operate it properly, you know, all your home buttons and all that kind of stuff. I just tuck in the one side first with the most contact point. Just jam that under there, and then just work it around. And then where it has the least contact point here, it kind of just snaps over, and then I just kind of work it. Then do the same thing on the other end. Just jam it in, work it around, get to the spot with the least amount of contact point, which is actually the top of the, you know, when it's in landscape mode, it's the top. Yeah, and then just, you know, you'll get it. It just takes a little tiny bit of effort. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, and you can see how this screen protector works perfectly with this case. It doesn't touch. So I'm just trying to get that little bit of rubber relaxed. So it doesn't touch at all. Just gets really close. but you know, it's pretty good. You know, you don't have to worry about it pushing up on the screen protector. These screen protectors, they are softer than the iPencil or the Apple Pencil or whatever they want to call it. So the Apple Pencil will actually make marks on it over time. The other thing is, it is kind of a fingerprint magnet, as you can already see there, just from me installing it. It's got fingerprints all over it, but that's fine because I'm not one of those people who's really OCD about that kind of stuff. And then the pencil just clicks right there. And then you can take off the keyboard super easy. It's just magnetic. So you can go like that. And you can quite literally turn it around. Magnets on. Close it up. And you are good to go. The only unfortunate thing is I think these only come in 2 colors and neither of them is black. And I normally rock black for all my stuff. Hence the black iPhone, the black Smart Folio case. I don't like that the earpods don't come in black, but I'm sure that when they, you know, Apple owns Beats. Beats did the new earpods that are you know, the black ones that go in your ear that don't have the little dangly thing hanging. So hopefully next year or sometime soon they'll get rid of that stupid dangly thing, and they'll kind of copy their Beats line, and then we'll have, you know, a decent looking earbud that's black. And then yeah, black OtterBox case. I don't like the stupid ring, but whatever. It's the one they had when I called them on the phone. And anyways, so that's the iPad Pro 11-inch. It's got the 2 cameras there. Should work fine for my particular application. And yeah, that's one unboxing done, and 2 or 3 more to get done tonight. So see you in a bit.